With someone to help you, tip the track down onto its side and remove the wheel caddy. Open the bag. You should see the folding legs at the top. Lift the small folding leg out of the way and remove the cross support piece. Grasp the first section in the middle, supporting both the track and the long folding leg. Rotate the first section upright and place it on the ground. Position it carefully, as it will be more difficult to reposition later. If the rope is in the way, set it to the side. Grasp the second track section in the middle, rotate it 180 degrees and align it with the first section. Each joint between sections is numbered 1 through 3. The second section is placed on top of joint 1. Repeat for the third section, aligning it with joint number 2. Place the fourth and final section on top of joint 3. Make sure that the side with the small holes is placed on top of joint 3, and that the side with the large holes is placed at the very end. If using the finish line sensors, lift the final section slightly and slide the sensor unit around the track with the white box on the left side. You do not have to line up the sensors with the holes in the track yet. Secure the track sections by using the provided screws. Place a screw in each hole. Some of the holes have washers, but most have fallen out. It will work fine without them. Adjust the alignment until the screws drop into each hole and the gap between the sections is closed. Apply downward pressure so that the joint is flat. Then, using a number 3 Phillips head screwdriver, tighten the screws until snug. Do not over-tighten. This should be about 1 click from an impact driver or a reduced torque setting on a cordless drill. Do not use a corded drill or any other bit other than a number 3 Phillips. Attach the brake plate using 4 screws. You can slide the sensor unit out of the way to tighten these screws. Gently lift the end of the track and slide the sensor as far as it will go. It should be aligned with the large holes in the track. After all the screws are tightened, lift the front of the track so that the legs unfold. Place the cross support piece into the slots in the bottom of each leg. It should go on without needing to apply excessive force. If necessary, adjust the leg position to prevent the support piece from binding. The starting gate is installed next. Remove the hinge pin from the gate. Insert the colored posts through the slots in the track. Line up the hinge and insert the pin. To place the cones, split the stack in half and place each stack on opposite sides of the finish line. Tip the cones back, then pull the bottom cone out. The rest of the cones should follow. Place the cones upright, starting just beyond the finish line and working toward the start. Keep the rope taut as you go. Finish by tying the rope loosely to the leg of the track. The starting gate is held in place by an electromagnet. To power the magnet, first plug in the 6-volt power adapter. Next, plug in the big red button. Close the gate by moving it forward and up. The gate should remain up. Pressing the button should release the gate. If you don't have electricity, you can instead use the black lever to release the starting gate. Insert the lever into the socket and secure with a screw from the inside. Place the rubber band between the head of the screw and the hook. If using the timing system, hang the controller on the board between the legs of the track. Plug the USB cable into the computer. Plug the starting gate cable into the smaller of the two jacks on the controller. Run the sensor cable down the length of the track with the short stubby ends toward the finish line. Plug the jack into the white box on the sensor. Place the camera on top of the sensor. Hook the front legs on first, then squeeze the back legs together and hook them over the back of the sensor. Plug in the USB cable. You can prevent the cable from falling down by pulling out the slack and tucking it under the white box. Plug the other end of the USB cable into the computer. Plug the other cable into the largest jack on the controller. Do not plug it into your computer's Ethernet port.